This story takes place many thousands of years ago. There was a single man who climbed a very, very tall mountain. And as he reached the top, he sat down and looked upon his village down below. And he scanned the horizon. And in his mind he thought, how can I make life better? And with that single thought, as he looked, he saw the heavy buckets that were lifted and carried to the river suddenly turn into carts. And the carts suddenly turned into wagons, and the wagons turned into cars. Beautiful red Maseratis, chrome rims, and all the family members jumping in comfort, ready to go for a ride. And as he looked, he saw how the horizon began to darken and the heavy smoke began to block his vision. The whales and the dolphins began to flop on the seashore and longing for their home in the sea. Birds began to fall from the sky. But the comforts were there. You could find a good cup of coffee at any coffee shop without lifting a finger to make it. And the children, they were put into boxes, and books were thrown at their feet, and rulers were smashed against desks. And then there were other children put into boxes and cages, used to the delight of those sitting in high places, castles and thrones, savoring in their fleshly delights. And as the man on the mountain overlooked his tribesmen and all that he loved, a terrible grief struck his heart. Where is the beauty in all this comfort? Where is the love I know is there in my heart that I long for? I see only emptiness of soul and a longing to be free. A deep and ultimate compassion came upon him as he flung himself back on the rocks on the top peak of the mountain. His heart began to grow thousands and thousands of sizes larger, so large it encompassed his brain. And the very thought that he was, and everything that he believed was real, vanished. The heartbeat enveloped all. And as he lifted himself up again from the mountain and looked upon the tribesmen below, his beloved, beloved family, he could see each heartbeat beating, some very rapidly and some barely at all. The life seemed to skip, as though it didn't know how to beat. And as he looked upon the horizon, he discovered darkness and a dense mist. But all was not lost as he felt his heartbeat grow to encompass the tribesmen below, his family, his heart enveloping theirs and enveloping the horizon. And with everything he had in him, the heartbeat came, stronger and louder, so that all his family could feel his love and his presence, and to know that we are all one. That all of his family should know that the comforts of this life and the manifestations of this reality is not at all what the soul seeks to know. What it seeks to know is the feeling that we are one, that we are whole, and that whatever we choose to manifest is to balance our heartbeat with one another, so that peace is a given for all life in this manifested reality. And as the man looked again down from the mountain, he saw the heartbeats below him begin to merge and unify. And he watched as each one by one, give up the comforts of the manifested reality and unify in the comfort of the one. And in the love and the light of the infinite Creator and all that we are, I send my peace. So be it.